When I think back to when I was a teenager, I thought I knew it all, thought I was smart. I didn't. Now I know so much more. I'm smarter as an adult. When I think back to when I grew my music school, at the start I was full of passion and energy, and I thought I had all the best ideas in the world. I did not know what I didn't know. Compared to me today, what I know, having built a 2,000 student music school, I was a little thick, to be honest. It wasn't my fault, just no one had taught me this stuff. There were things that I thought and believed that were actually just wrong. And so in today's video, I want to give you access to a training that I did behind the scenes for our BAM Squad crew. You can have it for free, and I'm going to talk to you about the top 10 mindset hacks of things that you need to have under control to build a successful music teaching business that actually makes you money, actually gives you the life that you want, lowers the stress, helps people out, and makes your life just so much more enjoyable. So I'm going to throw to that video now. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you learn something. I hope there's a mindset hack that gets shifted for you and eventually builds you a more profitable and successful music teaching business. If you like what you see, if you enjoy this video and you want to get access to the BAM Squad with the best music teachers and academy owners around the world, click down below. I'll put a link to a free 7-day trial. But until then, enjoy this video about mindset hacks for a successful music school. The topic mindset is one that's been kind of butchered a bit. There's lots of mindset coaches and mindset experts, and sometimes we think that topic is just airy-fairy, fluffy nonsense. But when it comes to actually building a successful music school, there are some mindset changes that you do need to have and make sure that you've got on board with, and it's going to help you to achieve bigger things and not be pulled back into having a kind of a smaller, more restricted mindset. So there's so many things that we will cover throughout the whole BAM library, and you'll get sharper and sharper with your mindset as you grow as a business owner, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, and as you get more connected with the rest of the BAM Squad. But I want to give you 10 top mindset tips to kick you off as you're starting on this journey here in the Foundations module. So I'm going to go through these nice and quick. You can read and think about them in more depth down below. And if you have something great to add, please do comment down below or share it in the BAM Squad group as always, because we love to collaborate all the best ideas. So let's get into these 10 top tips. Number 1. You can build something far bigger than you realize. When I started, I had no idea I would build something to the scale that I did. And so as you grow as a person, your vision grows. So don't look at all the other people in the BAM Squad and think, oh, I'll never get to that level. You can actually get to that level. You can do things far bigger than you ever realize. So just be encouraged with that. Number 2, just because it's hard doesn't mean you're failing. A lot of people will only share their highlight reel. With every highlight reel, including mine, and I try to share this as much as possible, there's a behind the scenes footage to the highlight reel, right? And so just because you have hard days and things are tough and you're finding it, you're thinking, surely this should be easier. It does not mean that you are a bad person, you're a bad leader, you're a bad business owner, or that you're failing. This is just part of the journey to becoming successful with your music school. Number 3, only a profitable music school will unlock the dreams that you have for your business. You may want to, go into business so that you can provide jobs, so that you have more freedom, you can be your own boss, you can earn more money. All those things come with a profitable business, not just with a business. So you do need to make sure it's profitable. And that's partly why you're here. Number 4, it's okay that not everyone can afford your lessons. It's not your problem to solve for every single person in your town, city, or on the internet. I don't need to say anything else. Number 5, one-on-one lessons will only ever scale with tremendous stress and at a huge cost. I won't go into huge detail here, but I see very, very rarely, if hardly ever, to be honest, anyone that's built a successful music school that's large, that's built on one-on-one lessons only, that isn't at least stressed out of their mind. So you want to make sure it's profitable. You've moved away from time for money, and all these things we'll talk more about in the course. Number 6. Put on your own oxygen mask first. If the leader's not doing well, no one else is going to do well. So when you're on an airplane and they give you the safety message, they say put your own oxygen mask on first so that you can take care of others. That's so important. A lot of us want to be servant leaders and sacrifice for our team, and we do that, but we can't do it to the point where we destroy ourselves, because then we literally have nothing left to give. So yes, you do need to be generous, but you do need to be paid for the work that you do, rewarded fairly and compensated. So put your own oxygen mask on first. It's okay. You don't have to sacrifice everything for everyone else. Number 7, trading time for money is the fastest way to stay poor. Make your goal to get out of all activities where you're trading time for money, e.g. teaching, and focus on the growth of the business itself. So you may love teaching at this point, or you may be kind of burnt out with it and ready to move on. At some point, teaching literally is trading. I will charge you this amount of money for this lesson for this time period, no matter if it's one-on-one or one to a group, or even one to a large group, like a whole choir or something like that. Time for money is always restrictive, and so you want to at least make the bulk of your time getting out of that so you can focus on growing on the business. Other people can do the time for money tasks. Number 8, no matter how nice you are, you will be let down. You'll take some heat and you'll get some hate. It comes with the price of success. I like to think I'm a nice guy, but I've had my fair share of hate and hurtful comments and things like that weren't deserved. It's going to come for you. I'm just giving you the warning now. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It hurts and stings for a bit, but it's the price that you pay for doing something bigger and standing up amongst the rest. You kind of get cut down a little bit sometimes. Number 9, detach your personal value from the success of your business. As a human, you are infinitely valuable. As a business owner, it is not. And so when your business goes through seasons where it's exploding and growing and everything's going amazing, you're going to feel really great. That's awesome. And when your business is not facing huge spouts of progress and it's hard and things are going down, it looks like you're losing students and revenue and this person quit and things like that, it's really easy to feel totally deflated. A big challenge to work on is to remember your business should not be the main thing in your life which dictates your mood, and nor does it dictate your value on your life. They're two very separate things. You and your business, you are not your business. Your business is not you. Final one, number 10, set yourself up to be in a category of your own. So locally, if you're building a local music school, instead of being compared to all the other teachers in schools, build something so different, so cool, so radically amazing that you are in your own category. You're not just being compared to everyone else because it's just apples and oranges. We did that with our music school. We've done it with Build a Music School. Nothing is comparable. That's not something that we go out and brag all the time, but just when people look at the facts and they compare, you just are so much better, got such a cooler opportunity for people to partake in. That's where you want to sit, and that's basically creating a new category of music school for you in your area, no matter where you're based. So there's 10 mindset hacks to get you thinking and on this journey of building a successful music school. If you've got any to add them down below. There's lots more to add, and we'll talk about things as we go. But hopefully there's something in there that stuck out and struck a chord with you. I'd love to hear what that is. If you want to drop a comment, if one of those was helpful, I would love to hear about it. And final thing, as always, go share a mindset hack that you've learned that's been helpful in the BAM squad if you've got something to share.